on a Friday night yet. Getting freaky on a Friday night yet. What it tastes. Getting freaky on a Friday night, yeah. On a Friday night yet. Getting freaky on a Friday night yet.
Break it down.
Hey guys, good morning. Good morning! Hope everyone's doing well. Mushroom Adam, thank you for that cry bit. I cry every Tim. How you guys all doing? Yeah, like I was saying in chat, this music is from Friday Night Funkin'. It's one of my recent obsessions. It's a really cool game. Highly recommend checking it out. Anyways, let's get started. Hi guys, good morning. Hope you're all doing well. We're continuing drawing Clyde here. Good morning, fellow peeps. So yeah, we're gonna finish up his hair. We probably won't get to his clothes today, but hope everyone's doing well. Let's see, who's all here? Got a bunch of people. We've got Redhead, we've got Taku, we've got Faithful Arts, we've got PogChamp, we've got Kylazar, we've got Mushroom Adam, how's it going, Mush? Faithful Arts, Vivastus, let's see, am I missing anyone? Pudis, good luck with your homework. Let's see, we also got Bento on Discord. Here, let's check in with Bento. Hello?
Yo, what's up, Jesse?
Hey Bento, how's it going?
Pretty good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. That's crazy.
What is? Sorry.
The 100,000.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Sorry, I didn't know it. I was like, thank you. I am awake and it's a good day.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm kind of just chilling. I got back from work.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sounds nice.
Yep. Like off in like a couple days, and then I can do more work. Yeah, I'm just kind of chilling.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna make me fall asleep.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, man.
Thanks, man. It's yeah, it's crazy. I don't even know what to say about reaching 100k. That's nuts. Pudis, artwork could be homework too. Kylazar here after my internet being down for 22 hours. That sucks. It's super lame. It's always surprising how necessary the internet is nowadays. Used to be like a luxury thing, but I don't know, it's so necessary now.
Yeah, it's weird.
Anyways, I'm glad you like the hair mush. I'm really happy with how it's turning out. Yeah, so I made an animation to the Friday Night Funkin' game because I really liked it on my alternate account. It's a bit lewd, but the dev of the game saw it. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
It was so cool.
Yeah, no, you did a really good job on that animation.
Thank you. It was very fun. I want to do more. Yeah, it's such a good game. Have you played it at all?
No, but I've listened to the music. What's your favorite song?
I love Pico's music. It's my favorite.
Mm. My favorite is Fresh. From the Dad.
Oh yeah, yeah, that one's great.
I really like that one.
Yeah, it's an awesome soundtrack. I love music like that, where it sounds like it's sung by a robot.
Yeah.
Something about it. Oh, I got Mario Maker. It might still be on sale. The second one. I got it for $40 instead of the usual like 60.
Oh, that's cool.
Which I think is just right for that kind of game. It's like, I don't know. It's very casual. It's not like this huge experience or anything.
Isn't it like interesting that like most games that come out, like there's just like a standardized like number for like, I think nowadays like or maybe the PS5 games are going to be like $80, right?
Yeah, I think that's fair though for how much work goes into games now compared to how it used to be.
Yeah, I just think it's interesting that it's like standardized, like no matter what the game, because like there's definitely games that are like, oh, I feel like I should be paying a lot more for this, and then there are games that are like, why is this even 60? You know what I mean?
That's so true.
But yeah,
it's so weird. It's just always the same. It's not true on PC. Like PC, it feels like you pay for what they're worth generally.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. How's your animation coming along?
I haven't worked on it too much recently. I think the last time I updated, that was the last thing I kind of did. I'll post it again. I don't know where.
I think I probably saw it last time you were working on it. I think you were streaming it.
I posted it in the admin chat if you want to take a look at it.
Cool.
Yeah, I think like the next parts are going to be a little tough. Like I was actually like trying to act it out like earlier yesterday because I got into even a little discussion about lacrosse because like I had like a weird lacrosse experience where I was like good. But like I could like catch and like cradle better with one hand and like shoot better with the other hand. So like as I was like trying to think, because I think Pearl is ambidextrous, but I'm not sure. I need to look that up. But she tends to hold things with her right hand, and I was trying to think of like doing what would make sense two-handed overhead swing for a right-handy, right? You know, like I don't know. It's very weird. I was like thinking to myself, like, what would I do? But yeah, I don't know. I just think I need to mull it over a little bit before I get working on the next parts. But it's like that sort of thing where there's like a small wall in between. Like let's say you're working on something, in between like it being done. Like there's like a couple walls that you kind of hit that like once you're past them, then everything's smooth sailing. But yeah,
No,
so
I know what
think
you
this
mean.
is like the first wall.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's good to step away. I think that's so important. Oh, Kyla, that was a really good suggestion about the watermark. Thank you for making it. I usually don't worry about my stuff getting stolen, but I don't know, with fan art, it seems like that tends to happen more often. So maybe with fan art, I'll tend to put watermarks in a place where they can't be cropped out more than my original stuff. Yeah, no.
1 second.
Sure.
Here, Pack.
And Mush, thank you for the cereal. Look at all those different cereals. So delicious. So nutritious. Spook and Satin Panties? Is that one of the Halloween songs? I think this song is my favorite one. Newgrounds is too cool too, because I was able to reach out to the artist that I used the song for to ask for permission, and they got back to me right away saying I could use their song. It was super cool. Let's see. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Forgot to write notes on my my hair process. I always give these like notes for myself on what to do after the stream, and I never do. But yeah, it's crazy. I think that's my most liked and retweeted thing on my alt account currently, which is super cool. Buildy Stream Time 13, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How you guys all doing today? Hope everyone's doing well. We just out here doodling some hair. But yeah, it was super cool. I also posted it to the Newgrounds Discord, and Tom Fulp saw it, which is super cool. Big fan. See, let's try rounding out this shape a bit more. Kind of indicate that this is a rounded part of his hair. That it's not like this whole separate shape, you know? Try to integrate it a bit more. Let's see, where's our color palette? It's over here. Let's grab that lighter color. Bring that out here. But yeah, up next after the Friday Night Funkin' soundtrack, we've got Sims music, which should be a huge whiplash in styles. But I'm looking forward to it. I love the Sims music. So yeah, now that we've got... I think this is probably blended in enough. We could probably start using our blendy brush. Do some blendy boos. Remembering to keep changing the brush size so it's not always the same shape of hair. Sims featuring Black-Eyed Peas? No. That sounds like Black-Eyed DMCA. I don't know, it was, the playlist I got was, The Sims and all the expansions, so maybe it does have the Black-Eyed Peas, we'll see. Hopefully not, though. I really like, working to music that doesn't have lyrics. I'd say this counts. I don't know if I'd call this lyrics. Alright, so grab our blendy brush. Start with, I think we started with size 12 first. Man, I like this song too. It's hard to pick which one's my favorite. So let's start with the 12, then maybe we'll go up. Then we'll finish it off with a smaller one. Just trying to get rid of some of that texture. Smooth it out a little bit. Yeah, I really love the art and music in that game. Like, Phantom Arcade's characters are super cute. He's got a lot of appeal. I love, you guys watch Oni Plays at all? I love the, what was the name of the show? Not Severely Artistic, what's it called? It was called something else. But the drawing show on Oni Plays with, Dave Phantom Arcade. Final Fantasy one's
severely,
really
autistic or something like
Artistic. But it's not severely artistic. Is it slightly artistic? I think it's slightly artistic is what it's called.
Okay. I thought they made like an autism joke or something. And
I mean, it still is, but it's not as bad. But yeah, the same guy that did the art on Friday Night Funkin' also does a lot of like guest drawing on that show too. He did this cloud drawing where he's just like squat.
Oh.
He's like 2 heads tall and has it's just this.
I like the cloud one.
It's so funny. I love his drawing.
It's called Slightly Artistic.
Yes, thank you. It's a great background drawing show. I hope they do more.
I'm going to go back to eating. Be right back.
Okay. I think under here might need more shadows. Let's grab our watercolor brush. Grab our darkest color here. Just add in a couple strands for shadows here. Like nya. Like nya. Is the Herbs a spin-off? Is it not an official expansion? I didn't actually know Sims had spin-offs. Thought it was all the same universe. There, it's looking cute. His tail's gonna be a lot of fun to shade in, because it's just one big, huge clump of hair, all go in the same direction. Oh yeah, this is the reference that I really liked for his clothes. I really like tights. I think tights will be a lot of fun. Or I don't know what you call those, whatever you call those. Stockings? And you won't see his feet, but he'll absolutely have roller skates. However, roller skates would work on a furry character, I don't know. Castaway and Bustin' Out are all spin-offs. So Castaway is pretty clear. What is Bustin' Out about? Do they come out of your computer screen? Do they have dinner with your family, your Sims? Do they take you on a wacky adventure in video game land? Bring out the shadow a little bit more, since the ears would be covering it. These ears are kind of bugging me. They're very, not... I didn't make any decisions with them. They're just sort of like... I would like to redo the shading on them, I think. Let's see, so let's change up our brush size. Let's grab like a 20... do some big strokes. Just change up the size and the texture of the hair a little bit. I love the colors on it, Putis. The colors is what really grabbed me. Let's see, with Bustin' Out, you start out living with your mom, and you basically move into others' homes, leech off of them, and then move out to someone else's house once you've reached all your goals for that lot. And Herbs is about being the most popular sim in the city. Okay. Busting out sounds weird. I've never heard of that one. It's really funny the following that Sims have. I kept telling Olivia if she wanted to do Twitch streaming, she should stream the Sims. It seems to have a huge following for some reason. I think a lot of it's like the RP element to it, would be my guess. See, this one strand needs a bit more color to it. Something like that. Bring out some of the strands like that. I think I want to blend in these strands in here, like so. But yeah, if you guys had the day off yesterday, hope you all had a good one. I worked a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. It was pretty chill. Do I do animations? I do. If you look on the bottom right corner of your screen, you'll see a demo reel of all my animation work that I've done. Also, thank you for joining the stream. Hope your day's going well. I like the creation aspect of The Sims myself. Yeah, creating Sims is fun. I like making stupid families out of them. Ah, word mush. Still want to play games with you guys. I think Don't Starve would be really fun to play with you. It always looked so fun when Whirl was burning everything down. And no one else was laughing, but I was laughing. It was pretty funny. How's that looking? I like that. I think I want to bring out the shadow a bit more. Just blend that in. Maybe add like a big boy stroke right here. Like that. And another big boy stroke down here. Something like that. And then we can take our blend brush and just add in some crisscrossies so it's not all going the same direction. Is this the credit song? I haven't heard this song. Bring out this shadow here. And then I think I want to bring out this like that. Smooth that out so it's not as detailed. Trying to only put details where I want them to be. Oh yeah, no worries, Foot Slap. So if you check the bottom right of your screen, you'll see a demo reel of all my animations. You can also put a .com at the end of my username and check out my portfolio. Let's see. Ba, ba, beep, boop, ba, beep, 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 boop, ba. I think that's looking cute. I dig it. Maybe bring out a few more shadows in here. Gonna make that look more rounded out. Hey DJC Animation, how's it going? I like that good vibes emote. And now, the Sims music. Let's see, I think that highlight's kind of bugging me, actually. There we go. I like that. I dig it. I probably should use the same background as this one, since this background's going to be the color scheme of the game. It's going to be a lot of like whites and pinks. So I think I'll do that. I think I'll grab this background just to see how all this is looking so far. Copy that. Go to my background layer. Paste it there. And then since this is a nothing background, I could just resize it. It's fine. I think this is literally just a photo with a Gaussian blur put on it. So that's more the background you'd see him against. Something more like that. I think he stands out. He could use some color for sure. So maybe some pink in the pupils might be cute. Hey, thanks CJ, appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know. Reaching 100k on YouTube is one of those things where it's like, I don't feel like I deserve it, but it's pretty cool. And I have no words to say about it. I don't even know what to say about that kind of a number. It's insane. All I know is I'm going to do a PewDiePie unboxing video with the play button. Guys, when you come over, we can share the play button, okay? That's the deal. So, my process was grabbing my watercolor brush first, so let's do that. Let's shade it with our watercolor first, and then we can use our blendy brush to kind of finish it off. Maybe we can do a new watercolor brush and change its setting so that it's a random size every single time. Let's add a bit of random to it. I'm not exactly sure how this random setting works on Clip Studio Paint, but let's try that. Let's see if that gives us more of inorganic look to our blending. I was kind of changing the, need to remember to use my eyedropper tool too. I was kind of changing it just manually, but maybe using, a random setting on the brush will help. Am I quiet? Thank you for telling me. Wait, I don't know if you're saying quiet or cute. I can't tell. It's like a mix between the two. Maybe I'm both. I don't know. How's it going, TiboTube? Hope you're having a good day. Quit. BRB, Wacom having some issues. Good luck, Pootis. I know how that goes. I have a shortcut on restarting the Wacom service because it messes up so much. Hey, Verty. Vert, how's it going? I'm sorry. I keep calling you Verty, but I know you're Vert. How's it going, Vert? Hope your day's going well. And hey, Animal Lover and Dankrant. Welcome. Hope you guys are having a good day. Actually, this random brush, I'm not sure I'm crazy about. I think I'll delete the fuck out of it and go back to the regular one. Let's do that. Bring, hello, Cool Pop. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Cool character, thank you. We also did this character also. Our trashy opossum waifu.
I like that. I like your hair. It's really cool.
Thanks. Vert, I don't mind. I'm the most powerful Vert. I used to get called Verty before I met Verty. Okay. Oh man, you're learning Toon Boom? That's cool.
Yeah.
I saw, were you using TV Paint before? Your, lip sync challenge with the Anna Morning challenge was so funny. Cracked me up. A lip sync challenge? Lip sync challenge? Who do you think I am? Doig and Swift. This is so funny. You use Clip Studio, you madman. I'm always amazed that people can pull off really elaborate animations in Clip. Not that it's, like, bad or anything. It's not a bad...
Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just, like, awkward, like the way the timeline works and how you have to specify keys and stuff.
I was gonna say the same thing. I was holding back. I was like, Jesse, you know. You know. Oh, man.
It is cool you can, like, cycle and reuse animation that way, but, yeah, just the workflow of it, it's not super intuitive or, like, quick for me yet. Clip doesn't have audio scrubbing? What the fuck? You did that without audio scrubbing?
Ooh, that's a definite minus for me in terms of lip sync animation programs if it doesn't have the scrubbing.
Opossum? Yeah, I guess technically she's an opossum. So possums and opossums are actually two different animals. They're, technically two different species. Possums live in Australia, and then opossums live in North America. She does kind of look like a rat, I'll admit. Like, I have a hard time with, getting the species to look like the species I'm going for. They often get mixed up and confused, which is fine. I'm still learning this stuff, how to draw furries and all that. And I did do a Game Grumps fan animation, Dankrand. If you look up My Name is Laura, Game Grumps, I did the black and white one. I could probably post it in chat, actually, if you guys are curious. Game Grumps Laura. It's pretty old, so it's probably a couple results down, so I'll just copy the link and paste it in chat if you guys are curious. I did that. That one's me.
I just sent you a watercolor brush that I think is really good for blending without like the layer modes.
Oh, okay.
If you're interested in that.
Cool. Yeah, I'll probably experiment with it like off stream because I'm so used to these ones, you know, the ones I've got the loadout for.
Yeah, no, I got you on that. I just I remember I was as I was eating, I heard you talk about the blending and stuff, and I was like, huh, I have a thing.
Cool. Yeah, that's actually what I'm using is a watercolor brush that I got off of DeviantArt. Just randomly, and it's like one of my favorite brushes now. I really like using the watercolor brush for doing outlines. It's a nice soft outline.
It's like a coloring book, or like a children's book, like illustration type thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
In terms of like I don't know, it's like it has like a weird like Crayola flavor to it in the lines.
Oh my god, this is so much hair. Vert, I listened and drew letters when I spoke. Oh. Oh. And Cool Pop, if you're curious about my avatar, you can type in !avatar. Did I ever draw a skull? I've drawn a skull or two in my time. I tried looking up actual human bones on eBay just out of curiosity. Turns out it's actually hard to find. I did find a lot of haunted dolls though. You can find dolls that are being advertised as being haunted. Which I don't get, because if you believe in it, why would you want it? And if you're a skeptic, why would you buy something that's fake? Who are they selling to? Makes no sense. Let's see, let's bring in some of these lighter shades into the tip just a little bit. This is chill. I hope Sims music isn't copyright, or at least not Twitch DMCA. I really like this song. Reminds me of planting trees and making a lake. Man, Maxis was such a good video game company, then EA fucking ruined it. Maxis was like one of my favorite video game developers. Is this your first time drawing furries? Nah, I've been drawing furries since I was in like high school. I was just never public about it. Because people are stupid. I think people are a lot more chill with it now than they used to be, though. I don't think people care as much. You played with a human skeleton. I thought it was a fake skeleton, but I was told afterwards it was real. I was like, ew, this was a person. That's even weirder if you, like, imagine, like, who they were. Oh, fuck. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. Yeah, we had a skeleton in art class. I'm not sure if it was a real one or not. I never, like, looked at it closely enough to be able to tell. I don't think it was real. Because I think real ones are, like, pretty heavy. And I think that one you could move around pretty easily. I would also assume that real ones are probably way more expensive. Even though, God, seems like there's no end to those humans. When do you upload video? When I finish a video. That was an easy question. Give me more easy questions. Let's do more shadows out here. Bring in some of this mid-tone. Like so. What are you eating, Bento? Or what were you eating?
I had a balsamic chicken wrap.
Ooh.
Yeah, I really like it. It's like my favorite thing right now.
If you want something to sound fancy, just add the word balsamic on it.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I got chicken, but it's frozen. I should probably put it down early in the morning before I forget about it.
In the fridge, right? In the fridge to defrost, or is it?
I put it in the freezer. I hope, like, an afternoon is enough time for it to defrost. It's probably not, though. Dank, I just started drawing in the anthropomorphic style. That's cool. It's very difficult because it's like, it's something that doesn't exist in real life. So, like, there's no real life reference you can use. But doing, like, a lot of life drawing, like figure drawing, can be really helpful for drawing anthro characters. But yeah, as far as, like, figuring out the heads and what the heads do, it's a little more kind of just up to your interpretation. What will my next video be about? I'm not sure, actually. I kind of want to do another video on Toon Boom. It'd be cool to show people how to do character rigs and work with the node view. I haven't really done that on my own channel. I've done that for Toon Boom. Like, I've done official tutorials for Toon Boom about that, but I haven't done anything on my own channel, so I think that would be useful for people. Actually, even though it's not my favorite, showing people how to animate in Clip Studio Paint I think would be helpful too. So that was another idea I was thinking about. If you guys ever have suggestions or anything you'd like to learn about, feel free to let me know. Always happy to hear. Oh, I want to do more Flip-a-Clip, actually. I want to do more, like, animating stuff on my phone. It's so fun. I thought I would hate it, but I actually really like it a lot. You know, I was just thinking about it. Since EA owns The Sims, I feel like they're probably pretty strict on copyright. I think this music will be okay on Twitch, but I think when I upload it to my Twitch archive, it's probably going to be an issue. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Willer, good morning. How's it going? Hope your day's going well, dude. Have a lot of bugs in Flip-a-Clip? I haven't run into any bugs or anything. It's definitely, like, limited, though. You can't go into it thinking you're gonna be the next Miyazaki. Which is actually what I kind of like about it. I like how it's sort of limited, and you can't do anything crazy with it. Like, the onion skin's not the best, and the drawing tools aren't great. But if you're just getting an idea down, it's got everything you need. It's got audio scrubbing. It's got all that stuff. Yeah, Toon Boom's such a learning curve, though. Like, I get why people are intimidated by it when they're first starting out. I have a friend that's learning Toon Boom that reached out to me for, like, tutoring and stuff, and, he actually started with Flash, and I almost think it's better to not have any Flash knowledge at all before starting Toon Boom. Because they're so different in their workflow. Let's see, bring in the shadows out here, like Nia. Yeah, and some of the workflow and the names mean different things in the two different programs. Like the word keyframe means completely different stuff in Toon Boom from what it means in Flash. Oh yeah, I was thinking about making a video, because people think people are using the phrase Flash is dead. I was thinking about making a video explaining how Flash, the animation program's not actually dead. It's more the video player, the browser video player. You can still use Flash to animate in. But then I thought, you know what? Flash is fucking terrible. The more people that think it's dead, I think, the better. Fuck Adobe. I hate that company. So yeah, I decided not to make that video.
I mean, I don't think you need to make the video. I think people feel the sentiment.
Look, everyone agrees. God, fuck Flash. What a piece of shit program. I remember thinking, like, when Adobe bought it, I was like, oh, a big company bought Flash. Cool, they're gonna fix it. No! Oh my god.
It gets progressively worse each time.
God.
I don't get it.
Well, they needed to start over. Like, they keep, like, taking this broken program and adding onto it rather than, you know, building it from the ground up again, which is what they need to do, but they won't do it because that would cost money. And it sucks because it's such a standard. Like, so many studios use it still, and it sucks. I hate using it.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm working on like a personal project and it's fucking crashing like no tomorrow, like I don't know. I couldn't imagine someone paying a studio to work on like a thing and that's just gonna be normal. God. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't get that.
And
that's
even like really basic stuff like having one object parented to another object. Can't do it. Can't be done. I think you can, like, now, but it's not very intuitive or easy. It's very
did they ever include layer opacity? Because like that. I mean, okay, all right.
That's been around since the beginning, but you have to convert it to a symbol first.
No, that's what. Well,
you just got to learn its quirks.
No, see, that's the thing. Is like I know about making it a symbol and like turning the alpha down, but like in Toon Boom, like it's just click on layer. 80%.
Yep.
I'm good. You know what I mean? Like, man, it's just so annoying.
Fwiller says, I jumped on board that Blender grease pencil train. It's going places fast. Dude, I'm excited to learn grease pencil. You know what I like about Blender is they're updating it all the time and they're like listening to feedback. It's like so the opposite of Adobe. It's awesome. There were some questions. Dankrand, I want to do animating, but I don't know what I should use on my PC. So if you type in !noob, !NOOB, it should give you some resources to get started. Let's see, DJC, when I first saw Toon Boom's nodes, I said, oh hell no, but now I love nodes. Nodes look complicated, but they're actually not that bad. I'm glad you got turned around. Cool Pop, what is the best drawing app for mobile? I'm not a big mobile expert, but people really love Procreate. I couldn't get Procreate on my phone. I think Procreate's only an iPad app. I think the one I've been really liking is Sketchbook? What's it called? The Autodesk one? I really like the Autodesk. I think it's just called Sketchbook. Is the one I've been using. Also, I really like the mobile version of Clip Studio Paint, but it's a subscription. Like, you can't just buy it and own it, which kind of sucks. I don't like subscription models. so I can't recommend that one fully, but it is really good. I do like it a lot. And you can use it for free for an hour every day, which is plenty for me. Drawing on phone sounds like a nightmare. I got, Dankran, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. I got a Note 10, the light version, so it's less expensive. I've been liking it a lot. It's like having a mini Cintiq in my pocket. Because it actually comes with a stylus, that has a fine enough point that makes drawing okay. It's still too small. Like, it's very difficult to get good drawings out of it, but it's good enough. Also, like, I can work on my files on the go. Like, if I just needed to touch something up, or like, you know, if I wanted to take this and put it on my phone and just draw some clothes for him, you know, I can do that now. It's fucking awesome, actually. I get blown away every time I do it. It's really cool. Hate subs, I want to own it or not own it. That's why I like Toon Boom's model. They have both. So if you do subscribe, you get the benefit of getting your software updated every time they make updates. And their updates are decent. Like, their updates are worth upgrading for. So if you have the subscription, it's pretty worth it. But I have a permanent license, which is what I prefer. So I'm stuck in the version that I have, but, you know, it does everything I need it to. So yeah, I like that they give you the option of both. I think that's awesome. I wish you saw that more. Let's get a bigger brush and pull out some of these shadows. Like that. Just give a little bit more texture to his tail. Sims music is so nice. I love this. Just a guy going ham on a piano. It's so great. Okay, I think that's looking alright. See, since this is the top part of his tail, it's probably not gonna have a lot of shadows to it. Trying to keep in mind where the light's coming from and how it's gonna affect different strands of hair. God, it's so different to go from Friday Night Funkin' soundtrack to this. I like it though. It's a nice contrast. One to wake you up, one to relax and chill. Man, when I first played The Sims, I was so invested in my first family. Like, I made myself with my beautiful wife, and oh my gosh, I loved my house. I spent so much work, like, trying to earn up enough money to buy a hot tub. It was like this perfect house, I loved it. And then, I didn't know this could happen. They caught fire in the kitchen and like burned to death, and I was like, what do I do? What do I do? And then I tried to quit, and it's like, do you want to save? It's like, oh, I spent all this time earning all this money in the hot tub and everything. I don't want to lose that progress. Yeah, I guess I'll save. And then I saved, and I lost them forever. I was so upset. Did not know that could happen in Sims. People do more than just drown their Sims. I love trapping them in a 1x1 room. Oh my gosh. I love the first Sims. I think the first Sims is my favorite Sims. I kind of like how limited the graphics are and everything. Let's see, let's bring out more highlights in here. It's so cool. I don't know. I always liked dollhouses. Like, I know it's not a quote boy's toy, but I always thought dollhouses were super cool. I always kind of wanted a dollhouse growing up. I always thought, like, decorating a house with, like, tiny furniture and stuff would be so cool. So it was kind of neat to have a computer game that would let you do that. And it didn't really have a connotation that this is a boy's game or a girl's game. Which was kind of a thing in, like, the 90s and early 2000s. Like, you got your boys' toys and your girls' toys. I'm sure it's still a thing, but it feels like it's less of a thing now. Hey, new memberess. The app I'm using is Clip Studio Paint. I love this program. This is my favorite program to draw in. I like it way better than Photoshop. It has some really nice brushes that it comes with by default too. But there's also a lot of custom ones that people made that are really nice. And I don't know, something about it just feels really nice to draw in. It feels very natural. Photoshop feels a lot more like clunky and kind of slow. But as far as like color correcting, Photoshop's a lot better. I'll still take my drawings into Photoshop and fix up the colors in there after I'm done painting them in Clip Studio. Digital shit looks terrifying with all the layers. The layers make it way easier than traditional, I think. I don't know. As long as you name your shit, you know, it's easy enough. And I don't even... Actually, when I'm working on this, Dark Rand, I don't even look at the layers menu. I just use my select layer tool, and whatever layer I want to work on, I just click on it. Like, if I want to work on my eyes, I just click on my eyes, and then I'm on my eye layer. I just click on this layer. There's my layer. If I want to go down here, shade my tail, I go down to the shading tail layer. There it is. So I don't even have to use the layers menu. I can just click on the part that I want to work on. And because it's separate, you know, I can select it, turn it off, you know, keep things nice and separate so I don't affect one part of the drawing and also all the other parts of the drawing. You know, I can organize it a lot better. I find it very intuitive and, you know, helps me keep from messing things up. But I like both. I like, drawing traditionally, too. I do both. When I do animating for my day job, so I spend a lot of time staring at screens. So it's nice to unwind and not stare at a screen and just draw on paper. Lucky if I use less than 20. It does take a lot. Like, this is a lot of layers. This is probably... Well, and to be fair, like, a lot of these down here are layers I'm not even using. These are, like, sketch layers down here. So really the only ones I'm using are up here. Which is probably around, like, 20 or so. Only use 3 layers normally, sketch, ink, and color. The way I've been doing it is, similar. I have my, my ink layer, my color layer, and then I use, clipping masks to do these colors on top. So if I hide my horsetail, I've got my clipping mask. So anywhere I draw onto my clipping mask. So if I take my brush here and just kind of outline. So if I expand my clipping mask, then the shading gets expanded along with it. So yeah, I really like clipping masks a lot, because it helps me keep all the stuff inside the lines, you know? Super helpful. Let's see. We've got a couple more spots to watercolor before we move on to blending. Let's grab a watercolor brush. Maybe get some bigger shapes for in this area. Just simplify this spot here. Did you guys ever play Myst? Myst was another one of my favorite old games. I love Myst. There's no real way to play it anymore. Like, the only version that works is the remastered version, and I don't like it as much. Because it used to be like a... all the assets are 3D, but it's still a 2D point-and-click game. And in the remastered version, it's like this full, you walk around in 3D game. Which I don't feel like is in the spirit of what I liked about the original. And yeah, it's so old that it's not compatible with operating systems anymore, so it's kind of a bummer. You'd probably have to either make an old PC or probably run it on a virtual machine. But yeah, I love Myst. Myst would be a really great soundtrack to listen to. Maybe I'll put that one on for next time. Did you know the Sims music playlist is 9 hours long, by the way? Maybe we'll get through it at the end of the stream. Hey, Pootis, welcome back. I always appreciate the lurkers and workers. I like when people draw along and work along with the stream. I also liked Goblins. Goblins was one of my favorite old video games. I was trying to show it to my boyfriend and he hated it. The audio is so bad because it's like an old DOS game and the voices are just like it's just like screeching and beeping. Hey, the real Red Hawk, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Love the original Zelda. Me too! That was my favorite video game. Or that was my first video game, actually. It was the first video game I ever played. DJC, if you want a great alternative to Photoshop, I do. I don't want to use Adobe stuff if I can help it. Look at Affinity Photo. $50 and you own it like the good old days. Okay, thank you, DJC. I'll look into Affinity. I've heard a lot of good things about Affinity software. I think they have, an Illustrator, program too, right? I love Illustrator. I feel like I'm the only one of my friends that likes Illustrator. It's such a good program. Like, just because you can't draw in it like Photoshop doesn't make it a bad program. You just gotta learn how to use the pen tool and stuff. But I love, like, making logos and t-shirt designs in it. It's so fun. You just gotta learn the quirks of it. Like, again, like making clipping masks and stuff can be kind of weird. It's understandable. Yeah, Illustrator's great. Link to the Past is awesome. I didn't have a Super Nintendo growing up, so I don't have as much nostalgia for that one like people do. Like, people tend to... I hear people like that one more than Ocarina of Time. But Ocarina of Time is probably my favorite video game. I love Ocarina. Hey, Talia Balia. Thank you for joining the stream, Aaliyah. Thank you. You like that? You like that little rhyme about your name there? Kyla, Affinity does go on sale pretty often also. I have Designer and Photo that equal to Photoshop and Illustrator. I'll have to follow their Twitter or something. That sounds like something I'd be interested in. I definitely want to support companies like that. Krita's pretty good. Krita's alright. But yeah, really what I need is more like, a color editing program rather than something I can draw in. Like, Krita's great for drawing and animating in. But something I can use instead of Photoshop would be really nice. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, glad to hear it, Tulia. You're in the right spot then. You'd enjoy my friend's terrible puns. I don't, but I'm sure you would. Alright, where's our palette? There it is. I wonder what's for dinner. They're currently all on 50% off. Okay. Thank you, Kyla. Appreciate you. Kyla, one of the good ones, looking out. That's cool. It's a funny coincidence they're on sale right now. I don't know if you guys have Switches, but a lot of Switch games are on sale right now. Worth checking out. It seems like there's a lot of sales going on. Ooh, Affinity publisher like InDesign. And they do go on sale now and then. I would use an InDesign alternative too. I use InDesign for my invoices. That sounds awesome. Hell yeah, fuck Adobe. I think this is my year of trying to wean off Adobe, yeah. And convincing others to do the same. Seriously, fuck that company.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever seen that video of the CEO like talking to Australians? About, like, how,
no, does he go, crikey, mate, put another shrimp on the barbie.
No, don't put another strip on the barbie. Nah. He just so an Australian guy is trying to make the argument of like, hey, you know, if it's if the prices are cheaper over here in the States, why is it that like well, he was first talking about like the this is back when they gave permanent licenses why they didn't have the option to, and also that like like the alternative or like being able let me find the video. I think it describes it better. But if you don't like Adobe, you'll hate it more.
Okay, I could use some Adobe hate in my life. That sounds great.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it's just 4 minutes, but like it's pretty bad. Just like keeps circumventing the question and talking about like oh yeah, I mean we have all these options on the cloud, but he's like, what if I don't want the cloud? What if I want a permanent license? Why is it like $1 zillion over here in Australia? It's like well you know
for
so
no
bad.
reason.
So bad.
Yeah, they offer all this bonus stuff that I just never use, like their stupid stock photo thing that I never use. I don't know. Like, if you use that stuff, I guess it would be worth it, but I never do.
I don't even think it's worth it if you use it.
Fair. They do have this cool thing. So one cool thing Adobe has is there's, oh, what's it called? It's called, like, Motion X or something? It's this whole library of, 3D motion capture, footage that you can use as reference if you have a, Adobe subscription. What is it called? Starts with an M. Let's see. I have it here in my bookmarks. It's something I discovered recently, but it does seem really cool if you're looking for like references for like a fighting or anything like that. Mixamo. Mixamo. Let's see, I'll post it in chat, if you guys are curious. If you do have an Adobe subscription, it's like the one thing that looks kind of cool.
Huh.
Why in Breath of the Wild Link and Sidon is so damn hot? I don't know, Dankrand. I lie awake at night wondering these things. Sidon is like the perfect boyfriend.
Sidon's really cool.
Yeah, I love Sidon. But yeah, I'll have to check out the affinity stuff. I would definitely use the InDesign alternative too.
Something about Sidon and the Zora race, though, that got pointed out to me, and now I can't unsee it. Is
Oh, do I want to know this? What is it?
Their legs are really short. They have midget legs.
Oh, I think I noticed that too, yeah.
I can't unsee it. Like, for some reason, like, I feel like I would see, what's his name again? Sidon?
I call him
Red
Sidon.
Shark
I don't
Boy.
think they ever say it in the game. But yeah, I just say Sidon.
Yeah. I remember seeing him and being like, oh, like, this is how I draw him. And then, like, I saw his, like, like, my friend pointed out that they had small legs. And I was like, what? That's not true.
They're fish
And
people.
then
They're still evolving. They're just barely learning how to walk on land.
The waddle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Yeah. They have, like, their legs are, like, kind of like this. And then their body is like, ooh. Ooh, that was kind of weird. It kind of, like, glitched out there. Dun, 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 dun. I am Shark Boy.
Yeah, I did that level first just because I love the Zoras, but I think it's like one of the harder levels. Had such a hard time with it at first.
Mm.
Do 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 do. Love this song. Redhead. Oh, I was I love history, like ancient history and stuff. I was looking up like Greek mythology.
Mhm.
And have you heard of the so you know how they did like plays and stuff and they have like their own mythology. Did you ever hear about the tale of Bophades?
No. I think the one I know of, sorta, is the Minotaur.
Bophades nuts.
You got me. You got me.
See, you gotta set it up. You gotta do like a really long, like drawn out.
No fair. I just got off work and I'm still awake. I was a poor victim.
It's not even a joke.
It worked though. I commend you.
The Greek tragedy of Bophades? Let's see, let's add in some more highlights here. I think I want to bring that up a little bit, since this is the closest part to the light. Let's add a bit more highlights here. This makes me want to go shopping for like $40 lamps. Dude, when you want to get that double queen size bed, but you can only afford the brown cot, that feel. Be fun to do a sim stream and just make people from chat. I used to have this program where you could like draw your own sims. That was a lot of fun. We made like this shitty smiley face sim. He looked so dumb. It was just like all yellow and naked. Just had a smiley face. It looked so stupid. Okay. Let's do his eyes. I'm always anxious to do the eyes, because they're like the part, right? It's like the part everyone focuses on, so you want to make sure they look right and you do it right.
Yeah.
Let's see, first let's do I'm gonna call it eyeshadow, but it's not eyeshadow, it's eyeshadow. It's not makeup. Do you watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Kind of. So I've only seen a little bit of the first season, and then me and my friends were watching like random bits of season 5. So I've only seen like random episodes of it, but I really like it. It's very extra. Is that what the kids say?
Mm-hmm.
Have you tried House Flipper? No. It does look like a game I would enjoy though. I was watching Brutal Moose play it. It looks very relaxing. I don't know how cleaning can be relaxing, but it does. It looks very relaxing. Let's set this to multiply. And this is gonna be too dark, but we'll lower the opacity later. Greek tragedy of both of these? Yeah, I know people love JoJo. Someone in chat was trying to get me to like actually watch it. To like see it all the way through. I loved Fax Jam's JoJo Bizarre Adventure recap. He's one of my favorite animators right now. I'll actually
really cool.
I'll post his animation in chat. I want you guys to see it.
He has a very varying style when it comes to his animations.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a through line, but like some of his animation, I'm like, wow, you what? But you just did this one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Part 3 JoJo is where shit goes down. People don't really like part 1 because it's boring. I didn't think it was boring. And I was aware what I was getting into. I know it starts out like very different from how it turns out. So I was aware that it's, you know, it doesn't stay that way.
I just really like the themes of chivalry in the first part. Like, I don't know. I thought it was cool.
I like how he cooked the dog.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I love how in Fax Jam's animation, I guess, well, it's in the beginning, but like when Dio first arrives, he just kind of spins around a little bit and kicks the dog into oblivion before meeting JoJo. So funny. I guess his name's not JoJo, but whatever. Let's see. Eye colors. I think I want to merge these together, actually. Let's make the eye ink all one layer. Like that. And then the eye color all one layer like this. There we go. Pupils we could probably merge too. Let's do that. Since we probably want to work on both of them at the same time. Jonas and Joestar. Badass name for a badass gentleman. He's so beefy. Father, Dio's trying to poison you. Well, at least he has good table manners, Jonathan. It's Jonathan Joestar. Do people just call him Jojo for short?
Yep.
Oh, do they really call him Jojo in the show?
Jojo.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
I just really like when they like switch over to English. Like I remember the scene where it's like, "Goodbye, Jojo," and it was like,
That's funny.
I don't know. I think that's just amazing.
Oh, when we were hanging out way before Corona, like we do JoJo every Friday nights, and they had the fan dub or the fan sub, so it retained all the copyrighted like music references and stuff. I think that's the way to watch it. You have to watch it with the original intent. Yeah,
like I really don't like that. I don't know what it is about music censorship or like music like I don't know. It just feels like they're trying too hard. Like, you know that recent thing about like some video games you can't play on YouTube because music.
Oh, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, like it's so weird. You can't even play a game correctly because some guy was like, excuse me, that's the song you made? Yeah. And you're commissioned to probably put in this game. Or you had some sort of deal to put in the game. Yeah, no, but like, you know, you can't put it on YouTube and play my music in a video game on YouTube. No. It's like, why? Why are you going so far? You know? God damn it. Oh man. It's like you can't even have like names of things, you know? It's like why like what makes it like any different than just like saying like, well, this could be Sex Pistols, but like different Sex Pistols, you know? Like
Sexy Pistols. Sexy handgun.
Notorious B.I.G., but like different Notorious B.I.G. You know?
Notorious L.A.R.G.E.
I'll have the big and large. That's like nothing like the name Notorious B.I.G.
Is that one of the examples?
No, I kind of like I'm being like hyperbolic about it, but it's still kind of bad. Like Crimson King is Emperor King or some shit like that.
I know the one guy's like airship drone or whatever is called Aerosmith. So funny.
Oh man.
Like how they changed Sticky Fingers to Zipper Man.
It's so bad. It's like what you would imagine like a fucking middle schooler like making superheroes to be like naming conventions, you know. Oh man.
Yeah, it'd be fun to get back into JoJo. It's so much more fun watching it with people. I don't know if it's a show I'd watch on my own.
Yeah, I definitely agree about that. The whole fun, I mean, I think a lot of like the reason why there's like a lot of like culture around JoJo is because people got their friends into it. I don't think it's like a solo thing.
Probably.
I mean, it can be, but it does. I feel like it's better not.
Probably especially once it starts getting crazy. Like with the first season, you could probably watch it on your own just fine because there's not too much going on.
Yeah. But definitely season 2, you gotta watch with a buddy.
Okay. Still haven't gotten through season 1, so I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, season 2 is great. I like it. Has a really good song too as the opening. But I really enjoyed part 5. I was like, I kind of went into it thinking that I wasn't gonna like it, but it was pretty good. The animation's amazing. That's like David
cool.
Productions, yeah, or Lucky Land, whatever. they got their animation pipeline down finally, or something.
Hmm. You can hear them say the actual name in the anime. That's probably true. If you just listen,
Yeah.
you can probably hear what the intention was. Oops, I've been shading this wrong. Oh well. Forgot to make my overcolor layer. So you can see how I was messing up. Like you can see I went outside the lines like, oops, like right there, like right here. Because usually I do like a clipping mask. So let's make a clipping mask before we forget. So I color 2. Actually, usually with clipping masks, I don't even rename them because they're so like just throwaway things, and I make like a million of them.
Yeah, I think my favorite part is like when you collapse them all.
It's so satisfying.
Right?
Yeah, I think that's what I've learned from how people paint, like watching people's tutorials and speed paints. Is a lot of times they'll just collapse everything and then start painting over top of it again.
Yeah, I think that's so satisfying. It's like you get to a point where you're so confident in the way the painting's going that like making it one layer is like fine.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Alright, so that's our clipping mask. POTUS. Peepo Putis. If you ever get back to watching it, don't skip the openings. 1, because the songs are boppers. 2, because you might catch some changes to them. I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah. It's really, it's like, oh, go ahead, sorry.
I was just gonna say I'd definitely skip the openings.
Yeah, it's a really cool little thing that they do.
That's really neat. Yeah, I know anime changes its openings a lot, but usually it's like just from season to season, or like halfway through a season.
Yeah, with this one, it's like it's the same song, but it's like a different version of the song, and like what's going on visually for the opening is different.
That's cool. I think I'm gonna throw in an eyeshadow, then we'll take a food break, because I need to eat food. I never know what color to use for eyeshadows. Usually I do like a blue, kind of like that. Like
yeah,
halfway.
I do like a desaturated blue.
Something like that.
I know sometimes like I'll use like a very like very towards white yellow, and then the desaturated blue makes the white pop more.
Like for the eye whites, you do like a yellow? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me try that. Because right now I'm using pure white, which I kind of like, but it's probably not the best for the final thing. I like how cartoony it looks, but I think we're going for like half realism, half cartoony.
Right. It's always an interesting balancing act, you know?
So yeah, let's try that. I think like you're saying, the yellow would offset it nicely. Ooh, it's so subtle, but I like it.
Right?
Okay, cool. I like how he's turning out. Once we throw in some like highlights and stuff, his pupils will look a lot nicer.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna make his pupils pink, you said?
I was thinking about it. He definitely needs color, because if this is the background, if this is the color he's gonna be standing against, he definitely needs something. I was thinking yellow, but she already has yellow eyes, so I don't know if I want to do two characters with the same colors, you know?
True. I think pink would work really well, you know?
Yeah, that was his first design too, is he had like pink hair instead of being all gray. So I think keeping the pink motif would be really cool. Pink or light blue? Light blue would look really nice too. And I think it would match his clothes also. I like that idea. I'll have to think about light blue. I have to not put so many nuts in my oatmeal because when I chew it, it like crunches into the mic and I feel self-conscious about it.
Oh, I just always mute when I'm eating.
Nah.
Nah.
This is mukbang, bitch. This is a fucking mukbang now.
We could be like, what's his name? I won't say his name.
Nico Avocado?
No,
Just start crying.
I didn't say it.
She's feeding the cats. I'm a chicken sandwich. Popeye's chicken sandwich. Let's not mention that guy. Let's not even give him any attention.
Yeah.
He's actually a piece of shit. So funny.
Holy shit. I only found out about him because of all he plays. Like, I was watching The Adventures of Chris. There's a platforming video game that they're playing that's really cool. Yeah. And like one episode they just start out with like with that guy. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh
so funny.
Shit. Oh man.
Dankrand, I'd say Clyde's pretty femmy. He got them big hips. I think someone in chat last time was confused. They're like, is this a girl? Which is exactly what I was going for. So that's fine. Did you see Oni uploaded, I saw it on Instagram, but it's probably on Twitter too. He showed some of, I guess you could call it gameplay of his game
Ballboy?
he was working on, yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait for that game to be a thing. Like, it was weirdly giving me some, Fancy Pants vibes from back in the day.
Fancy
like,
Pants?
I don't know. Yeah. Like, the way that, like, at least in the trailer that I saw, the way that he kind of skirts the ground, like there's like this kind of like valley that like he comes down, and it just reminded me of that. I'm sure there's like maybe some inspiration from that, but it's not Fancy Pants, of course. But
what kind of game is
really
that?
Cool. Ballboy. Oh, are you talking about like Fancy Pants itself? Like you ever played it?
I'm not sure what that is.
It was a Flash game, funny enough.
Oh. That's cool.
Yeah, it was this dude. He had orange pants and like it was like a stick figure, and like the whole point of the game was like to kick these ants, and like there was a boss at the end of the game. I think at the one that was memorable for me was the second one. Like the boss was like this bunny, this like big fat bunny that like would kind of like jump across the screen like a Mega Man boss. But yeah, it was a really cool game. I played it a lot when I was a kid, and I don't know. I feel like Oni probably is like paying homage to that a little bit with the game. I'm not sure. I'm just reading into it.
That's cool. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of, you know, we all grew up during those Flash game kind of eras. I'm sure there's a lot of inspiration there. Trying to think if there's any Flash games that I remember playing a lot. The one I remember playing the most is like this stupid volleyball game where it was just like two circles playing volleyball back and forth with each other. It was cool because you could play two-player on one keyboard, so we'd play it in school all the time.
I really liked the Healy Attack 3. It was this like shooter with, it was a point and click shooter. And like you had these aliens coming at you and you had to shoot them down and shit. The visuals, like I think it was like the best looking game at the time for like what Flash games were. I don't know. I thought it looked really cool aesthetically. There's this other one. It was like you're ninja, and like you would have to evade lights.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
Right, and you were facing the Yakuza. It was really cool. I think that one's really cool too.
That sounds cool.
Let me see if I can find it.
I remember a lot of like escape the room games was a huge thing. I remember playing a lot of those.
Oh, it was called Final Ninja.
Huh. Okay. I remember, oh my gosh, like some of the first animations I ever watched were like stick figure death videos. This is like all these ways stick figures would kill each other.
Yeah.
Or they'd like
I think
rip their nuts off and stuff. It was so stupid. Lee, thank you for the host. Appreciate it. Appreciate your butt.
Them butts.
Look at that handsome man. Did the chat just get more handsome? Hope you're doing well, Lee. We're having a mukbang, talking about old Flash games. Doing alright here. We've got his hair mostly blended in and shaded. I just got to, blend his tail and the top of his hair, and then add another layer of highlights and shadows. And then we can move on to the fun part, which is the eyes. Fun / intimidating, I'd say. I always feel intimidated making really good eyes. We out here, we scribbling. Somebody had to do it. Hey, Oatmeal. Need to make an animation of my avatar character eating food instead of drawing. Have you ever seen that old YouTube video with the erotic rat art being auctioned off at a art auction?
I have not.
Okay. Anyways.
But go on.
I love that video. So, I want to animate it, but I want to make sure to like credit the artist, so I found his actual fur affinity. So funny.
Wow.
It's like from 1992. It's really old. Hey, Sunny Deadline. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. We'll get back to drawing in a bit. I'm just eating my breakfast right now. Breakfast.
Breakfast.
But yeah, if you look up art 1992 on YouTube, it'll be the first video probably.
Okay, I shall look this.
I mean, if you want that in your search history. If you want that in your playlist history.
Oh, you advised me.
I like his art this. Though. I think his art's really cute, but the video's really funny because it's like all these like stuffy art people trying not to make fun of it while trying to sell it. It's really funny.
I think the only video that I've seen that's like kind of similar is like when H3H3 like did like newspaper art or something. And like he like I think that was it. Like he was essentially just like trying to like do something stupid in an art museum sort of deal.
Oh yeah. I know the video. I kind of forget what happens in it. I know he like frames his beanie at the end of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Buddhist, I didn't know what I was expecting when I searched that, but I did not expect that. Oh my god. This is one of my favorite videos. Brian Swords of York, back at it again. So, John Oliver did a bit where he wanted to find one of the original pieces of art. And he was like offering $1,000 for it and $20,000 to their local food bank. And it's like this super obscure piece of art, but he ended up finding it. He owns one of those pieces now.
Huh.
I think he owns the one called wet fur or something. That's where you saw it from. It's so funny. I love that video. Yeah, apparently there's a rumor that John Oliver is really a furry, because he always has, like, these animal mascots and stuff on his show. Why these women in white stuff? I love how drippy they look. They look so drippy. Yeah, I like his colors, too. It's, like, very monochrome. I did something I never do. I finished my breakfast.
Nice.
Excited for tomorrow? Uh-oh. Did I forget something? What's going on tomorrow? Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Excited's a word. I don't know if I'd use that word. Alright, let's, Did we blend this? We blended this already. Never mind. Let's blend this one. Make sure we're on the right layer. I just wish for the best. Like always. That's all I wish for. I just wish for things to be the best they can be.
Yay.
Mm. I feel like if Biden just like legalizes weed and everyone just smoked and chilled the fuck out for like 4 years, I think things would be a little bit better. Holy shit. Merit Gaming, I have a question. I want to buy a game, so I don't know if I should save up to a figure or just buy the game. By the way, I like your drawing. Thank you, Gaming. I mean, did you have anything in mind? And games are usually like 60 bucks, so if you can save up to that amount, then you can kind of get whatever game you want. Ryan Swords of York. Another interesting painting. If you want video game recommendations, I would probably have to say Minesweeper's probably one of my favorites. I like Minesweeper a lot.
I like Windows Movie Maker. I like that game is so cool. You guys out here playing 60 frames per second, but that's 6 frames per second.
I love the default titles on Windows Movie Maker.
Oh man.
And I also want to buy a Vegeta figurine. That's cool. I think you're going to get more enjoyment out of a video game than a figurine, but figurines are cool. And they're pretty expensive. I wish I was good at art. Yeah, I like Pudis's advice. Just keep doing art.
Yeah.
I used to not be good at art either. Like, I used to not be able to draw. So I definitely wasn't born with it. I had to work hard at it.
I just thought I was good.
That's great.
Years later, I look back and I'm like, oh god. What were you thinking?
God, it's so... It's actually kind of inspiring going back and looking at old stuff. I like it a lot. I mean, depends. Sometimes I like my older stuff than my newer stuff. I'm like, man, it looks so good back then. What happened?
Well, I always find when that's the case, it's usually not like the skill set and more about like the subject.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, man, I used to be so funny and clever. What the fuck happened? I have a collection of these idea books. They're like my little pocket sketchbooks that I carry around with me every day. Since quarantine, I haven't really been drawing in those as much because I don't like go out. But I used to draw in those things almost every day, and going through those is a trip because it's like, I guess it's kind of like my diary. Like, instead of keeping a diary, I'll just look through and look at old sketches and be like, oh yeah, I remember where I was when I drew this.
Right. I used to carry my sketchbook everywhere with me, especially on campus. And like I would like draw on the train going to school, and like I would like draw on the like bus that would like take me to different campuses. And it was like it was crazy. Like over time, I kind of stopped doing that. And it's not that like I draw less, it's just more that like I don't draw too much traditionally anymore, you know?
Yeah.
But I do remember that like I remember there was a point when like I kind of like, for instance, like I started drawing like every day in the sketchbook, like bringing it along with me all the time. And then I kind of realized that like at one point I was just drawing just for the weirdly my own personal meme of drawing every day, which is not a bad idea.
Sure.
But like, you know, when I kind of got like conscious of like, oh, I'm just drawing just to fulfill, like I'm not really drawing with a purpose, you know what I mean? I'm just like, oh, I'm
arbitrary.
Yeah, this exactly. And then I think I kind of that was the turning point of like me not really drawing in the sketchbook every day, you know?
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I've heard that too, where it's like the advice of just draw every day. It's like, it's not that simple.
Yeah.
It's not the one way to get better at drawing, though it does help me. It helps me like keeping it up every day. I notice my stuff gets a lot better if I do keep that habit, but everyone's different too.
Yeah.
Also, drawing in pen. Oh my gosh, drawing in pen helped me get so much better at drawing so quickly.
Blue ballpoint pen, man. Like that was my go-to.
That's awesome. See ya, Oatmeal. Right. Have a good one. We'll see you in your dreams. I love you.
We'll see you in your dreams. We love you.
Let's see. I think I want to bring in more shadows here. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of muscle memory with drawing too. Just like playing piano or anything. That's why like filling out pages of like boxes and cubes and circles and stuff has been really helpful for me with not that my draftsmanship is good or anything, but it definitely helps with that kind of thing. I have such a hard time with draftsmanship. I'm sloppy and not careful enough.
It's all good. As long as I feel like the more and more you're conscious of that and you make an effort to be just a little less sloppy each day, it'll like accrue, and then it'll be like, oh, I just draw. You know what I mean?
It's like
it'll be like, yeah, sorry.
Oh, no, that's fine. Sorry. We keep interrupting each other. I'm sorry. I was just going to say that's the main reason I'm doing this game, is to get better at art and like being more careful about that stuff, and you know, making like a few pieces I'm proud of rather than like a bunch of like scribbly sketches, you know?
Yeah. No, that's really cool. I think that's awesome.
Huh? Hello? Chazzy Wisp. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. And Sunny Deadline. I don't know if I said thank you, but thank you for the follow also. the worst is when you think you're doing it neatly, then you zoom in and see all the slop. I mean, that's definitely true with this one. Like, I think it looks pretty alright, but if you zoom in, like, too close, it's like, ugh. 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 But no one's gonna see it that close. It's, they'll see it about this far.
I think that's another good thing to, like, recognize is that, like, the point at which someone else is gonna look at it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Definitely.
because I think you can go infinite with, like, oh, it's not clean enough, and then eventually you just turn it into a graphic design, like, project.
Yeah.
Like, vector everywhere.
Man, yeah, it's really easy when you're doing cleanup to make things look sterile and, like, lifeless.
True.
Because I think there is such a thing as, like, too clean. One, thing I like to do in, like, my animation and my art is after I'm done doing cleanup, is I'll actually do a pass over the top of it and just, like, sketch it. Like, do a lot of really quick, like, scratchy lines, make it look really sketchy. And I think that makes it look a lot more appealing.
I always like turn I'll keep the sketch and low opacity it and kind of like between the final lines and the sketch and see if there was like any energy that was lost and if I could put it back in.
That's a good idea. Yeah, and I don't do that. Usually I will keep like the sketch and I'll put it on low opacity and I'll put it over the top of everything. But it'll be so low opacity you don't really see it, but like it's still kind of a ghost there. Yeah.
You know, something interesting is that like sometimes when I'm doing like line art for something that I sketched, I'll like do line art that complements the low opacity sketch, right? So like I turn off the low opacity and it's like, what the fuck happened? You know? I don't know, it's kind of weird, but like sometimes like my line art looks better with the sketchy undertones, you know?
Yeah, I believe it. I think it's that like it's that less sterile thing. It's like it looks a lot more like organic and like somebody made it rather than it was cleaned up on a computer, you know?
True.
Not that that's wrong or anything, it's just different, but I kind of like when things have a little bit of slop to them. I think a little bit of slop can look really nice.
Maybe it's like some like archaic thing of like our brains being like, oh, this reminds me of what pencil and paper looks like.
I think so.
I don't know what it is, but like something being too clean, it's like a very uncanny 3D model, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Dun, 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 dun.
Do, I'm drawing. Do. It's looking kind of cute. Cosmic Prime 69. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Oh, that's an old command, Chazzy Wisp. I don't even know if that link even works. Thank you for the thought, though. Nah, I definitely just stream just for fun. I like drawing with you guys. No, nothing like that needed. Boy, I love jazz. Boy, I love a smooth jazz. Let's see. Let's break this area up a little bit. Do you like jazz, Johnny?
You want to be a star?
Hey, Cosmic Prime. Not too much, just painting some hair. You know how it be, you know how it do. And thanks, Lee, I appreciate it, man. It means a lot from you. Thanks for the retweet too. It was a very nice message. Thank you. It's so random. I just did YouTube just for friends. Just being like, hey, this is how I like to animate. This is how you could do it too. It's kind of cool that other people liked it too. I think that's the thing about YouTube is you got to do it for like, I don't know, for reasons other than getting popular or making money, you know?
Yeah.
Like my reason was just, you know, I wanted to show my friends how to use Flash. That's all I wanted to do.
You know, it's kind of funny. That's how it started, and then, you know, for some weird reason, it like became more about like, you know, I'm pretty sure you met this person. It's like, oh, bro, I got this idea. You know, we're gonna make this YouTube channel and we're gonna get rich. And I was like, oh, wow, I don't think you know how this works.
Yeah.
I don't know if you understand what you're trying to say. Dude, don't worry about it. Like, you do the art, I'm the idea man,
Oh,
and
fuck.
this is gonna be you know? It's like, huh. Not only do you not know what you're saying, you also insulted my intelligence. Go on. You know?
Oh, I'm gonna
man.
put out a call to action being like, I'm hiring idea men. Looking for idea people. Apply today.
Looking for people who have ideas.
That's so funny. Yeah, I think I saw like an illustration, kind of like an infographic about game design, where it's like you have your artist, you have your programmer, and it's like there's enough ideas between those two people that they don't really need like a third person just for ideas. Like, that's not really a thing. Nobody needs an idea man. Maybe do one big swooshy right in here. Trying to think where to add the big swooshies. It's looking cute. I dig it. Maybe add in a bit more Crissy Crossies in here. Tiny little Crissy Crossies. Since hair goes in all sorts of directions. Thanks for all the follows and everything, you guys. I was kind of worried that drawing a guy, people would not want to tune in and stuff, but it's cool you guys are still checking it out, so thank you.
People will flock to what is good.
No. I like Positive Bento. Positive Bento is my favorite.
It is true. Very true.
Alright, so let's do the highlight passes on the hair. Also, like, with the YouTube thing, like, totally an accident. It feels like YouTube just kind of has this golden finger, and they just pick somebody, you know? Like, I don't know what it is. It seems like it just kind of... a lot of luck is involved, too. Like, you could make really good content and not get any views. That's not even, like, necessarily even the thing. It's such, like, up to the fates, in a way. Like
that is very...
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's very true, but I always kind of felt that, like, well, when for people who do get big, I think it's less. I mean, there is the luck factor, but I think the people who keep coming back come back for a reason. You know, like it's the people who get to choose. You know,
That's true too.
and sadly, you know, sometimes some people get pushed under the rug, but that's okay in the sense if someone else finds them and then they kind of call attention to it. It's like, why didn't the person like ever get anything before? That's very weird, you know? And then they kind of blow up. I don't know. I think like it's cool when you kind of see like let's say you know of like a guy who's like, man, I really want this person to be successful, sort of deal, right? And you're like, it's kind of cool. You don't want to force it, you know? Like, I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like people will flock to things that are good. It just takes some time, you know? Also, like, I think the people who would get forgotten really wouldn't, like, I feel like the people who okay, in your opinion, I feel like not in your opinion, in my opinion, I feel like the people who would need that sort of support wouldn't necessarily go out looking for it, you know what I mean? And then like the guys that would want that sort of support are weirdly the ones that don't, like, they're going at it for the wrong reasons, you know what I mean? Like it's like a weird paradox thing, I feel. Like, for instance, like yourself, right? Like, I don't think you went out and was like, I'm gonna have 100,000 subscribers. It just kind of happened.
No, of course not.
Yourself.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
what I mean? I'm pretty sure the guy who's like, hey man, I'm gonna make a YouTube channel, we're gonna have 1 million subscribers, I'm gonna be the next PewDiePie. That's the guy who's like, yeah, I mean, you do you. I'm not gonna say it's wrong or anything, you know, but I always kind of feel that, like, you know, people will generally flock to like stuff they like, and hopefully lots of people like the same things, you know.
Yeah, Lee's saying that's very true on Instagram too. I feel that's definitely true. The whole, like, I don't know. It can seem kind of random who the platform chooses to feature. It's not necessarily based on merit. Also, like, I didn't just promote my stuff on YouTube. I think cross-promoting's very important. Like, Reddit early on was huge for me, getting an audience. Even still today, like, Reddit's a huge part of, who I get to, watch my videos with. Reddit's a really good resource for that kind of thing. So I think, like, whatever social media you have, like when people stream on Twitch and they're like, I'm bummed, I don't get anyone watching my streams. It's like, well, do you advertise it anywhere? It's like, no, I just start streaming and hope people show up. It's like, you can't do that.
Yeah, you can't. No, you gotta have a plan, my boy. You know?
It's like, you have friends on Facebook, right? Maybe, maybe not, but there's like somewhere you can be like, hey, I'm streaming, you know, come see my stuff. And if you don't, like, develop a community somewhere, like go talk on forums with the same interests. I don't know.
Literally, like, there'll be people streaming art at the same time as you. Like, why not pop up in their their stream and just be like, hey, what's up? You know, I also do art, and just start a conversation like that, you know?
That's how me and Lee became friends. Of course, he still got art in the name. I was gonna be like, well, he was called Painty Man, so I knew he painted. Actually, he hasn't painted a single thing since I've known him. But but yeah, I think that could be helpful too, for sure. Is like, yeah, just popping into other people's streams and, you know, checking out their artwork and sharing stuff.
I was gonna say,
oh, that's right. I remember when you did that mural.
You know what's crazy about Lee is I didn't know that he won a Dead Space contest like his name is in Dead Space.
That's so cool. I love that. I forgot about
like,
that.
Yeah, you know what's funny is that my friends are playing it right now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like anytime they play it, I'm just like, oh yeah, because like I remember when Lee was trying to tell me, I was like, oh, I was so oblivious. I was like, is that just another person with your name, Lee? I didn't want to. I was like, wait, what?
Because there's so many Lee Colleen arts in the world.
Nah, but that shit's actually really cool, Lee. Oh man.
Oh yeah, that's probably true too, Wampulator. Hey, Harikunojo, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Harikunojo.
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 Hariku Jojo.
Hey George, it was me, Harikujo no Jojo Diojo.
Remember that Mojo Jojo song?
No.
It was like, go monkey go.
Oh.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun. Oh man, I really like that song.
Haven't heard that in forever.
Man.
I love the old Cartoon Network music videos.
Yeah, it was fucking great. Like there's Dexter's Will I Am song. There was like My Best Friend Plank.
The Jabberjaw one's my favorite.
Oh man. And then we got a gorilla. That's more Boomerang, but we got a gorilla for sale. We got a gorilla for
I
sale.
don't remember those. I, Hariku no Jo have a dream. Hariku no Jo. I don't know why that's so hard for me to say. I want to mix up the J's and the K's.
Let me see the name.
Because I think of Harajuku.
I can see that. I think the way I'd kind of do it is like I would just like split it into two. So Hari and then Kunojo.
Hari Kunojo.
Hari Kunojo.
Hari Kunojo, thank you for the follow. We are analyzing your name thoroughly. I'm sorry if that makes you self-conscious. People probably afraid they could be self-promoting, which many channels don't allow that. I always worry about that. I never want to, like, be a self-promoter, you know? There's definitely, like, a tactful way to do it and a tacky way to do it, you know?
Yeah. I always feel that, like, promoting others is funny enough the way to promote yourself. I don't know. It's just like, I feel like people be like, oh yeah, I found out about you become from so-and-so. It's like, funny you should say that. That guy's actually pretty cool. You know? And it just kind of be the selfish approach of like, by the way, you know, my name's Ty Lopez, and you know, if you want this book, it'll show you how to get $1 million. I don't know. I'm trying to make a really bad analogy. Don't mind me. But do you ever have any bugs before you stream?
Oh, thank you, Harikunojo. I'm glad you saw my animation. I worked on that thing on Twitch. It was really fun. It's one of my favorite projects I've ever done. And yes, everything's always broken on streaming all the time, even when you don't change anything. It's it's always a struggle. If you watch me long enough, you've heard me say, I didn't change anything, and it's broken, and I don't know why. Usually for me, my kryptonite is audio. The audio on my stream is always fucked up for some reason, even though I don't change anything. I'm probably jinxing it, but it's been pretty okay. For a while. I haven't had any issues besides the internet kind of being poopy, which I can't help. That's nothing I can do anything about. So if it's outside my control, that's fine. You know, I can understand that. It's when it's like something that's on my computer that's just not working, that I know I set up correctly, but it's just not working for one day for whatever reason. I feel like a lot of that's probably Windows. I think Windows causes a lot of those issues.
Stupid Windows.
Windows is stupid. Windows is stupid and I hate it. I want it to die.
I never eat bugs. Lee, what's wrong with you? Oh, balancing audio seems really tough. I have a hard time with that too. I always just ask my chat if audio's sounding okay, and I trust their word. Yeah, because it's impossible. You can't hear how loud you sound and how loud the video game is. Something that would be a good habit to get into, but I never do, is do like a test recording before every stream. Like, do a recording locally, and then play it back and see how the audio sounds, but I never do that, even though I should. Hello? Lee, bugs are delicious. You never had bugs on ice cream? Like in a quirky Portland ice cream shop?
Ooh. I don't know why.
They're fine. It's just like Rice Krispies, they have no flavor. Literally fine. DJC, mine right now is Twitch's free music. I hear it, but nobody else does. Or when they do hear it, my mic echoes, driving me nuts. That sounds annoying. Yeah, I wonder what could be causing that. I know when I first streamed, I feel like an idiot, but when I first streamed, I had my own stream open. So when I was streaming, my own stream was playing the audio on my desktop, which my OBS was capturing, so my OBS was capturing my own stream, and it would just, yeah, it was just echoing my own voice. And I couldn't figure out for like a couple days what the issue was. And that's all it was, is I just had my own stream open and unmuted. Simpler times. Back when you could figure out what was going wrong. Kevin, fuck! Shit! How's it going, dude? We out here, we painting hair. Do you use voice meter? I don't. I tried to set up voice meter because I wanted to do silly haha voices, but I'm not smart enough to figure that stuff out. I couldn't get it to work. At least not to a point where I could understand it. I was too afraid stuff would break, you know? It's like I already have trouble with audio on my stream, like adding that other element of having it go through like a virtual cable and stuff. It's just, it's too much for me. It's too much. I don't know what I'm doing. Been doing this for 86 years and I still don't know what I'm doing. Sims music is so good. I think I'm gonna listen to this tomorrow too. Eating breakfast with Kara. Hi, Kara. I finished my breakfast today. Aren't you proud of me, Kevin? I ate it all like a good big boy. Hey, Big Bad Bombus, how's it going? Dude, that's awesome. Do you mind if I just call you Nojo? That's awesome, Nojo. That seems super useful. Being able to adjust the audio for different inputs like that. It's been 80 something years. Yeah, I think last November was my 4-year stream anniversary.
Oh shit.
You're having burritos for breakfast? I'm jealous. That sounds great. Been making burritos for lunch. That's been pretty good. But I love a good breakfast burrito.
Yeah.
It's got everything you need all wrapped up in a neat little package.
Eggs, vegetable, meat,
Potat.
potat.
I love potatoes and hash browns. Even like
Yeah.
lunch hash browns with potatoes is really good.
Hmm.
That's probably a good idea, Nojo. I should just follow a tutorial. I think I was just kind of messing around with it on my own.
First, I don't know why this thought came into my head,
Hmm.
but when you said a good idea, I thought it was like connected to the breakfast burrito. I was like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe the wrap should be a hash brown. You know? I never would have thought of such a thing.
Bento
But I
coming
did.
up with Taco Bell recipes in chat.
Oh man.
Oh, if you could get that to work, that's $1 million idea.
I was actually like trying to like understand how it would work. I was like, I don't know.
You gotta get the potato in a consistency where it's not gonna fall apart, where it's not gonna be too greasy to hold on to. Yeah, that's a food
But it
challenge.
still tastes like a hash brown.
Yes.
It's like, I don't know. That's gonna be tough.
So it's a good idea, but
Food
it's a tough
scientist.
idea. It's a good idea,
Yeah,
but it's
it's a-
tough.
It's a tough cookie.
It's
But
a
we're
tough
talking
cookie to
about
crack.
burritos.
But we put a man on the moon, we can make a breakfast burrito with a hash brown for a wrap. Galaxy brain. I feel my brain wrinkling as we speak. Egg in the shell. Only wussies can get the egg out of the shell. That's where all the nutrition is in the skin. That's what my mom always taught me. Gotta eat your eggs with the shells in it. I think I'm not gonna go until a certain time. I think I'm just gonna go until I'm done blending and shading the hair. Which should be pretty soon. Which is probably gonna be around 8 o'clock my time, so in about 10 minutes or so, let's say. We put a man on the moon, we can make a hash brown tortilla. At McDonald's, we listen to what you want as a consumer. So we're introducing the hash brown breakfast burrito.
I love those things where it's like we've heard you and we've listened.
We've heard your cries for breakfast burrito with hash brown tortilla.
Here it is, boys.
Brain like a thumb in the bath. So wrinkly. Unbelievable.
Oh man.
That's what you tune in for, is these big brain ideas. See, Putis, that's in the past. That's in the past, putting your hash browns in the burrito. That's old school.
That's so 2020.
We've moved beyond.
Oh man.
That's such a good idea, Bento.
No, it's a bad idea. Oh man.
Okay. Maybe take our watercolor brush, just add a little stroke right in there. Something like that. That's cute. I dig it. And then we need his shadow color, which is going to be this color, except a little bit darker, more purple. So what did I do on this highlight? Is this all... It's just a normal layer, right? I didn't set it to add or anything. What's it look like if I had set it to add? Ooh, that's so bright. It's too bright. It looked fine before. Yeah, let's do the shadow on a different layer. Just so I don't mess my highlights up. Hash browns in a burrito? Nah, burrito and hash brown. Good. Well, I'm glad something good came out of this stream. Alright, you guys. I think I'm just about done. Just wrapping up the last couple of shadows down in here. Actually, I want to make sure I'm on my right layer. So not that one. Let's make a new layer above it. Set it to clipping mask. Color in our shadows. Like so. And same thing down here. Grab this layer. One above, clipping mask. And then color it in. I don't know what y'all were talking about. I wasn't listening. That's fine. Buddhas, I don't know if listening would help.
It's better you don't know.
Let's grab our lasso tool. So I don't want to shade the top part. Just want to get down in here. Like that. And we'll do some shadows on the tip here. Grab our blendy brush and just add in some hairs. So it doesn't just look like an airbrush tool was used. That's another thing I like about Clip Studios. The blending brushes seem to work a lot better. The blending brushes are so slow in Photoshop. At least on my computer.
Yeah. No, I think it's slow in general.
Okay.
Because I mean,
and it's so
that's
important.
one of the things. Yeah, it's Clip Studio is definitely better for drawing and painting, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
I think Photoshop is just better at like all the post stuff,
Mm-hmm.
like, you know, messing with colors and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Why even hash the brown? Just drop an egg into a drilled out potato and plop it in the deep fryer. Dude, we making fair food. Sounds amazing, actually. Alright, guys. Well, I think that's a good stopping point. We might mess with the hair a little bit. It's looking a little contrasty for me. But I think that's a good place to stop. I think next stream we'll start working on his clothes. I think that's a good point to move on. But yeah, so we're gonna do a raid. We'll pass the love on to somebody we love and care about. But if you're taking off, hope you have a good day. Thanks for tuning by. Thanks for tuning by the stream. Thanks for stopping by and tuning in. Hope y'all have a good day. Let's see who we can pass the love on to. Let's see who is online. Which person is foolish enough to be online right now? Let's see. Yeah, it was super fun. Thanks, everyone. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, here we go. Perfect. I know who we're raiding. Alright, this is a recent friend, someone we just met not too long ago. But their art's super cute. I really like them a lot. They're super genuine and nice. I think you guys will have a good time in their stream. So, if you guys don't follow them, make sure to give them lots of follows, lots of love, lots of appreciation. Be your best self. And yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see y'all over there. Hope you all have a good day. And thanks for raiding, thanks for hanging out, thanks for lurking. Hope y'all have a good one. Take it easy. Bye-bye.
See you.
But honestly, yes. But I mean, like, is it someone who can name themselves or drawing something in the fairy like, is it a fairy
What you got
Dude,
going
dude.
on, Bento?
Right now I'm just like doing some poses with Pearl.
Oh, cool.
Let's see.
I'm gonna tune into
I'm
your stream. Let's see.
yay.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. Is there really not? Chibi's asking for pose reference on my Discord. I thought I had stuff pinned already. Let me check. I am curious.
Chibi.
Hmm. Oh my gosh, there's so many other pins. No wonder they couldn't find anything. I need to clean those up. Someone helped him out though. That's probably the best resource. The whole there's quick poses. What's the other one? Line of action.
Yeah, I don't know any of these. I mean, I know about quick poses, but I never used it.
Line of action's probably my favorite.
I wonder what pose she's trying to find. Or is she just looking for poses in general?
She's asking for a friend, just poses in general, it sounds like.
Okay. Yeah, so I do like a bunch of sketchy stuff and I try to figure out what I'm trying to go for. I eventually get there. But I think anything pertaining to Pearl like really makes my brain have to think a little bit more
Pearl's
because
hard. She's so like skinny.
skinny, yeah, I don't know. It's to make her look good. Like I gotta be on point. Like this is a thing that like I made as like a reference thing to
That's
go back
awesome.
to.
That's helpful.
Yeah.
I like you gave her
This
like actual. Does she have definition in her arms like that in the show? Can't
I don't
remember.
think so.
Yeah, I like it. It looks good.
Thank you. This is what it looks like, right? I don't know if you saw the animation when I posted it in general or not.
But yeah, I saw it. It's looking great.
Thank you. I like the ending part where Jasper like throws she this part right here.
Hair looks awesome.
Thank you.
That's cool.
Yeah. So the point I'm working on right now is that like there's sort of like when let me zoom out, go to the end. So when